I invite you to share as much as you would like to about your own experience in that regard as well. It just boggles my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I have always been genetically in a smaller body, and so I know that my experience is not even a fraction as difficult as the patients that I see, and even your experience of like being in a larger body and going through that treatment. But it is one of those things of like, as a child, constantly being told like, "Oh, you're so skinny," you're and praised for that. And then when you
Hmm.
do start to gain weight in puberty, which is normal, you're like, "Oh
Hmm.
my gosh, I'm not skinny." And it's funny because as you were telling that story, I have this very similar recollection to in seventh grade we did this body fat caliper thing where you like, you pinch the fat on the back
Hmm.
of your arm and it measures it. And I remember being like, I think mine was like higher than my friends or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not the skinniest anymore. Like
Hmm.
something's right, something's wrong. Like I've gained too much weight because I'm always the skinniest one, because
Yeah.
that's what I was always told.
Hmm.
And yeah, it is very I think that was probably the beginning. That was like the seed that was planted, but
Hmm.
um it it does just gets so ingrained. And I can't even imagine how much more difficult it would be if you were on the opposite side of the spectrum where you were constantly being told like you're too fat, you need to lose
Hmm.
weight. Like I know how difficult it was for me, and that was not even a fraction of what other people experience. But yeah, and even now as an adult, going to the doctor, I'm genetically smaller. And so even though I'm recovered, like I just am on the smaller side, and having doctors praise me for my size when I go in.
Yeah. Hmm.
And I'm just like, this is so irrelevant to the reason that I'm here and completely unnecessary to say. And if you're saying this to me,
Yeah.
what are you saying? Or what is your face saying? Or what are you thinking when you're seeing someone who's larger? And how can
Hmm.
that not affect the care you're providing them?
Hmm.